Today we are taking you along with us when we go to some resale shops and Goodwill and some fun stuff. What else are we doing?
I have no idea.
So we're in the first Goodwill, and I tend to go through the towels and linens first, because on the towels we have our dogs. Of course, you've heard all about them, but a lot of the times I find there are towels that we can use when we wash them or when they come in from being outside soaking wet if it's been raining, and those are the towels we use so we don't have to use ours. Today, I did think these plates were really cute, and it was really cute in a dressing room or something like that. I like those. And on this plate, I decided to get it because I like the outer edge, and I use it to put one of my plants on so it doesn't spill anywhere, you know, it doesn't drain anywhere. My husband tried to convince me that we needed that put off, but we didn't. And this was at a different Goodwill. There just really wasn't a lot to offer. I don't know what's been going on, but it seems a little junkish lately, which, you know, it's what people don't want. That's what they're thrifting. And I found this collection of dolphins, and it reminded me of me as a teenager. I collected dolphins. So, and look at this mess. I got a little overwhelmed here, and the prices were really high, which I don't know what's going on with the prices at Goodwill lately. And then somebody tried to do a DIY here. Great attempt. It failed, but great attempt.
Well, we ended up getting quite a few things today in total, but you know, it was really loud in there, so I didn't get to tell y'all but what we got in Goodwill. So when we get home, we're gonna unload, and then I will show you. Hi guys, we are back from doing some fun thrifting for today. So I wanted to show you what I got, because I got some really cute stuff, and then one thing that shocked me. So let's start first here. This is a cute, like, old cigar. It's what it's shaped like, but I have a succulent that needs to be replanted, and I'm gonna put it in here, and I think that is just so cute. And I like the creamy color. Doesn't have any markings underneath, so I don't know who it's from, but I really like things like this. Next, I got a set of 4 of these. It says Season's Greetings, and I love these. Like, I have one that says Merry Christmas around it, which is odd. I've never seen one that says Merry Christmas around it. It's always Season's Greetings. But I think this is really cool to have in the holiday season, and to have it like a bar card or something and have it stacked on there. I just love the idea of it. Okay, this, I will say, even when I was getting it, I was saying, why am I getting this? But I love it so much, and I think it is so pretty. I had to have it. So you can see the sides here. Can you see that? Look at the front. It is so pretty. It is a box, a ceramic box. And I think I'm gonna replace what I put my rings and stuff in on the side of my bed and use this instead. I love it. It says the 1952 Silver Jubilee 1977. I love this. I paid $3.49 for it. But I mean, that blue, I just absolutely love that blue. It's so pretty. I also found this teapot set, cup and saucer. And what I'm wanting to do, I don't think it's anything special. It's cute, but what I'm wanting to do is have this attached to this permanently and make some sort of thing where I hang this from one of the trees and put bird feeder in the inside and a little water in here so the birds can have some water and eat. And I think y'all will be seeing soon that I have been redecorating. Well, we're redoing my grandson, my newest grandson, who is 2 months old, his bedroom. I mean, sheetrock and ceilings coming down and being rebuilt, and flooring's being pulled up, everything. So there's going to be a lot to it. But his room, we've decided, is going to be Pirates Under the Sea. Not so over themish that he can't grow into it, or nothing that we can't take out, you know. But I think this is the way we're going to do it. It's something that will grow with him for a long time. It'll last until he's 7, 8, 9 years old, and that's a long time. But I found this. It's just a old metal, I don't know, iron ship, and I just think it is absolutely adorable. And he has like from floor to ceiling bookcases in his room on one side, and I think this would be so pretty up there, just setting for my daughter's entryway. I found this cute little wicker purse that I think will look great hanging outside, and her daughter's name is Lemon, so the lemons work great, and I paid $2.99 for that, which is crazy. I don't remember what I paid for the ship. I think it was $5 maybe, and there was a percentage off, but I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's like a mass produced, I mean it's a purse, but that's gonna look really cute for a summer bag hanging from a hook. We got this, and I knew what it was as soon as I saw it, and I was like, please, please, I want this so bad. Okay, we don't have a pepper grinder. You do it. Look at that. I mean, come on. And I have been wanting one so bad. And I think it's cool looking. It's a cool shape. And I wouldn't want a salt, you know, I wouldn't want a matching one. But I absolutely love this. And it will go on the kitchen counter. Down. As soon as I felt it, I knew what it was. And I stopped everything, put the camera down, and made my husband help me, because I was terrified somebody was gonna come walk by and grab it before I could put my stuff down to grab it. But that wasn't gonna happen. There wasn't even anybody around, but I panicked. I knew when I got this, it felt really good. Now I wasn't for sure if it was wool or not, but it was made from Bolt wool company, but it is 100% acrylic, even though it feels like wool. But it is still, I looked it up, they're about $175 to $325 each. So I got it for $4.99. It's called the Faribault Woolen Mill, established in 1865. But it is 100% acrylic. But now I'm going to put everything up that we got. We're gonna just do a really simple plant this into this. These were gifts that my ex-co-workers bought me. I went to the grocery store, or to the store. I could not find any succulent potting soil, so we're just going to use this. I think it'll be all right though. Make a nice little hole there, and we're just going to crumble that up some, so let it know, hey, you can move. Put it in there. This is a Gastina, low light, slow growing. But let's take this stick. Really, guys, how cute is that? It's so cute. Look how tiny that was. And this one has gotten actually huge. I need to repot it. You can find a pot for it. Hi. So I couldn't find another really small one, so we're gonna use this until I can find one. I'm just gonna fill it like halfway. And honestly, I usually just just put the pot in the soil and dig it out that way. Oh yeah, that baby was ready to come out. And this, I'm gonna try to propagate it in this one, see if I can get some more shoots growing. Oops. Maybe it'll give it a little bit of stability too, but these stay in my office because, you know, my office co-workers give them to me, but if that's not cute, I don't know what is. So I went shopping again. If I haven't mentioned it before, I'm mentioning it now. My dog is chewing on stuff. We are about to start redoing my grandson's room, and it's going to be a little bit of a pirate ships, pirates, not necessarily pirates though, just more sea things. It'll make more sense eventually. But in his room, he has floor to ceiling bookcases in one area, so it's definitely going to be filled up. And I found this and I thought this was so cute. It says world map, and then it's a little thing. So I thought, well, if she has anything that she's wanting to keep out of his hands, because he's about to be 3 months old and he's going to grow fast, you know, that this could definitely go on his bookshelf one way or the other and be really cute. It could be decoration, but actually have a purpose for her. No, this was actually for his room too, and I found it, and it says it's Atlantic Mold Company. That's what it says on the back. But I just thought he was so cute, and he look at his face, look how cute he is. But I thought that would be really cute on the shelf too. And I have been saving since before Lucas was born, so his room is slowly coming together, and I'm slowly finding things, and that is my favorite way to do a room, is to have your plan in your head, know what you want, and then gather all that stuff. And you don't have to put it into the room until you have everything that you want. And then once you put it all into the room, it's voila, here's a whole room makeover. But I mean, he's 3 months old, or about to be 3 months old. And I have been working on this stuff for, I bet, 5 or 6 months. Like, it's been a while. And his room's not even ready yet. But you know how things like that go. Then I found this really pretty interiors inspiration book. And as you can tell, I really like this pattern. But it looked really pretty. It was a little more than what I normally get it, but I have not seen this one yet. I think it was $8 or $11, but I don't know if you can see there's some pretty stuff in here. I love that. I don't know if you can see that. I love that. Which is also on the back of the book. But I like getting must stop. I like getting inspiration. And obviously this book is called Interior Inspiration. So fits. Let's see what the cover looks like. I don't even know what the cover looks like. You know, just plain pretty uninspiring. But I like it and I will use it. Okay. These are cool. These have gotten so popular. These cloche, the domes, that people are being ridiculous with the price of them. I saw some today that were like $60. This one I found for $9, and I do really enjoy putting it over something that, you know, just it makes it stand out. Doesn't have to be anything important or special. Just helps things stand out, and I'll show you what I'm talking about later on that. Okay, see if this gets a little better. Sorry, the lighting was off. Okay, I found this vintage pot. this vintage planter, and I just thought it was really pretty. It was only a couple bucks, and it was like the whole booth had like 40% off or something like that. I thought it was really well worth it, especially my daughter's entryway. Same daughter who has the little boy that I'm doing his room. I'm doing her entryway, which is also a sunroom. And guys, it looks fantastic. With this same child, she has a daughter. Her middle child's name is Lemon. I've probably mentioned this before, but I found this little teapot set, or teacup and saucer that had lemon. It says it's the Royal Grafton fine bone china made in England, and I thought this would be really cute for her to have to save, and you know, one day when I'm long gone, she can say her yaya is what they call me. Got her that tea set, so I love that thought. I love finding things for my grandchildren to pass along. Okay, next things I found. As you'll be able to tell later today, I like finding old dominoes. Don't really know why, I just think it's unusual. And I love playing dominoes, always have my whole life. These are fun. I haven't opened these to actually see what they're like yet, but I probably won't display them, but I'll have the box of them because it's still in its original box. And I'll have the box of them setting out somewhere. I'll have to look up, see. I don't know how old these are, but they look pretty old. Probably, I'm thinking the 60s or 70s. Oh, I hate it when they put tape on stuff, especially cardboard, because it scratches. And if you are a vendor seller or an antique seller, don't put tape. Look at all the tape marks. This is prior to me, obviously, but don't put tape. Oh, these are cool. On one side, and they're like red. Dragon double six dominoes. Wonder why. I also found this very pretty vintage picture frame. You see it? So pretty. It's wooden. I don't know if it's all wooden, but it is so pretty. And it has a little bitty ring, because I figure I'll hang it up because it's just so pretty. Or I might put, I don't know. It's very old. I loved it. It was only a couple dollars and I had to get it. This was $2, guys. $2. It's a brass candlestick, which I love. Just having brass candlesticks, they're very versatile, and I love having them all together on the table setting. But this has a trophy motif on it, or trophy design, and I love that so much. It's so pretty, and I will use it. Then, again, for Lucas's room, I just thought this was adorable. I found these bookends. Look at that. But this is going to go on his bookshelf with his books holding them together. It's just so cute. Look at that little face on there. I love it. Okay, there was like 10. I saw so many BC. I don't know what that is. I'll probably look it up. But I saw so many mortar and pestles, which I also collect. Kind of. But they were all so expensive. I can't believe how expensive they're getting. I don't know why. I guess because they're gaining popularity, but this one I got for a couple bucks. I mean, they were asking on some of these that were just normal. They were asking $15, $20 in a lot of the booths I was looking at. I don't get it. This piece, I am so excited to show my daughter. I don't know if she'll like it as much as I do. I think she will. But again, like I said, we're going to be doing plants in her room, or in her entryway. And I found this Hager plant hanger, and it is so pretty. Like, and it's heavy, and it has a really long hook. So but you see that? Like, that's going to look so good in her. It has a gold tint. It's going to be really pretty. This is the living room. I have not really done much other than use what we have and slowly gather things, but this is what it looks like. Whoop. I need to put another quilt on there. Haven't done that yet. Changed them from winter to summer. I have an air purifier because my allergies are horrible. I have 2 sconces on the side of this, which I'm wanting to replace with permanent actual light sconces, electrical sconces instead of candle. And I do have my whole family on that console table. I know a lot of people don't like having pictures of their family but it's usually just me and my husband here, and these are the people I love, so why not? And front door, and then this dresser is a dresser we've had here since we moved here. We actually got it right before we moved here, and I didn't know what to do with it. I had grand plans, but that was for the other house, not this one. So it's moved around a couple different places in the living room, but I'm going to get rid of it. And that lamp doesn't quite fit right. And this art piece is it's a canvas print from Tim Gagnon in Maine. If you have not seen his art, you should. He does amazing tree art. It's really more of an autumn landscape, but that's what I have right now, so that's what's going to be up there. And then these curtains are just normal roll-up curtains that I had bought cheaply off of Amazon just to filter the light because I don't want to kill the light. They work perfectly. This is Hermie. She's chill, she's good. I got this Tommy Hilfiger roll chair, this one, and it has a partner that I got a couple weeks ago. It needs to be steam cleaned, which it will be, because when I put it back in the back of the truck, I didn't think about it, didn't use a blanket, and it got filthy. But this end table is just what I have. I'm looking for different kinds of side tables and end tables for the living room. This is where they sit. This is timeout, and it's also just chill out. Works really good because the air flows under them, and golden retrievers get very hot very quickly. This is my old blue couch. Poor thing is stained horribly, and it has seen better days, but it has met him. Murphy. See, he is now 10 months old, and he is still a terror. We plan on getting a new couch. He's ringing his bell to go outside. He doesn't need to. He's just wanting to play. We will get a new couch, just not really quite sure yet when and what kind we want. Not sure, because this is not a big living room, and I want that part to be open for for when people walk. So that's the art. That's the one I did on one of the earlier videos. And then I have this little desk I bought here. It's an end table I bought a few years ago, but it's actually an antique desk, and I use it here for now because, like I said, that's what we have. And I got this rug from Facebook Marketplace. It's pretty nice. I got this chest from Facebook Marketplace. I love it. The butterfly fake boxes, they're not really my style, but they're functional. It works. Haven't dusted anything. So we live out in the country and everything gets dusty like within days. So yes, check out my Crocs, guys. They're not Crocs, they're frocks, as my husband calls them. They're not real. They're Amazon. I'll link them because they actually are very comfortable. They're called garden shoes, and I have worn them in the garden. But this is full of extra blankets that we have for when my kids come stay the night. And this is the wall here. We have a wood burning stove, which I absolutely love, but of course it is not the season for wood burning stove, so I can put stuff on it. And this is what I have done. Like, this is what I did with the dome. So that was a thrifted item that I got today, and I put these thrifted Russian, I can't remember the name of them, dolls that I thrifted at one point. Put those on top of there. Guys, this book, Sacred Spaces, is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't read it, if you haven't ordered it, order it. It's really good. But Most of my books are thrifted. That was thrifted a couple years ago. And this hideous TV, you can see me there. I hate it, but my husband requires it to be in here. This is how I have it set up to hook for right now, but we are planning on getting a frame TV. That's the goal, and planning some stuff for over here and some new stuff for here, but right now that's what we got. And this is a chaise lounge that I have that I love and looked for months. Found it on Facebook Marketplace. There's dogs been sitting on it, so yeah. But it's not going to stay in here. I love it in here. My husband really doesn't. This mirror and that art, and there's where you see the dining room. And then that round table I've literally had for probably 20 years, and it's really beat up, needs some major work to it. I'm thinking about doing some sort of fabric around it, a fabric skirt, but our dogs are just awful, so I don't know how long it'll last. This is the second to the pair that we have, but this is our living room. And now I will tell you what we plan to do. See these horrible lights? My goal is to get rid of them and put can lights in here. And I know I'm really not a huge fan of can lights, but I want some in here. Then I want to center a ceiling fan in here, and that has no light on it, just one ceiling fan. Then I'm going to put sconces in these two areas here, working sconces that'll use all these light switches. So many light switches. But then on this wall, I have big plans on what I'm going to do with this entire wall. There's going to be lots of building involved, lots of changing. The base is going to stay the same, but all this is going to be different. But right now, this is what it is, and we are comfortable. We enjoy coming home. Let me show you some of the thrifted things that I have. I think just about everything I have in here is thrifted. Almost. I've had these for eons. Okay, thrifted. Most of the picture frames are thrifted. My daddy. All these doors came from downloads from Etsy that I purchased. Those are thrifted. This is a thrifted case, and I display some of my dominoes in it. The little match thingy I've got on Etsy years ago. That lamp I got from Wayfair. This pillowcase and the one on the other chair I got from Etsy, and I'll link them because they're really, really good quality. It's like a rug. It's really nice. This lamp, which I'm going to do something with it, and it's not even plugged in right now, but it was thrifted. The end table, I cannot remember. I've had it so long. No telling. Handmade. I bought that, and then the lantern my dad gave us. And like I said, most of that's thrifted. My crooked art there. All those are Etsy downloads. Well, the top one is a juniper download. This lamp I got from, I believe, Wayfair. That mirror, which, let me show you the detail. That was from Facebook Marketplace. This lamp was a Goodwill lamp, I think, and it is solid wood. And here's another way how I display my dominoes. I got this little case from Amazon, and I absolutely love the case, but these dominoes look cool in it. So my husband's going to think I'm getting a little out of hand with the dominoes, and I probably am, but hey. This little turtle was thrifted too. But so that's the living room, and thank you for following along. And I'm so glad the dogs didn't bark too much. But I will see you guys next week with a whole lot of awesomeness.